Okay, hello everyone. Now I'm going to show you how to inspect and pack this rigid scope. So this is a rigid scope, not flexible, it's a rigid scope. So as you know, we have to be very careful dealing with this kind of scopes because they're very fragile. Okay, so as you know, we use a scanning system and we scan the barcode on the tray. So this is the basket or the tray, and that's the lid for the tray. So now you got the checklist on the computer. Let's put the scan out. So this is the checklist. I make sure that's the right scope, which is 8mm. Your electroscope, so which is that one. And then I go through the checklist item by item. I've got a sterilizer tray, which is this, and the lid. And I've got a spare baskets here, has got bits and pieces like valves and all other connectors to be used with the scope in theatre. So, and then this is the scope. I've got to check the right catalog number and serial number. So it's 27001K and should be here somewhere. So it's here 27001K. And that's a reference number ending with 1512. That's the reference number here, 1512. So I'm going to this scope. I check it's clean. These are the two valves. Should keep them in open position, not closed, open position. So I've checked the scope, put the scope back in its place gently. Okay. And then I continue all these bits and pieces, and I've checked them already. So I just go through them, and they are here in this container, this little basket. So I already checked them, so they are here, all of them. As you can see, the photos show me how they look like, and the number, how many. And then once I check all the items in the tray, then I put the indicator. So this scope goes through the sterile machine. It is a sterilizer, but using hydrogen peroxide gas plasma. It's not a steam sterilizer. So this scope has to be sterilized using Sterad, which is the name of the company or the machine, Sterad. And the machine uses hydrogen peroxide gas plasma because this scope only suitable to be sterilized and this type of sterilization method, not steam. And then once I sure that I've got all items, I just click here the green tick, okay, and then the label printer gives me label. So I secure this scope, I put the lid on, okay, and I secure the tray. So as I said, this scope is sterilized by gas plasma, not steam. So there are two different methods of sterilization. And then I get the checklist for this item. Okay, so this is the checklist that the system has generated. So I keep the checklist aside, and then I pack this scope. So I use the wrapping material. Here. Okay, as you know, you place the item in the middle of the wrapping material, and then I fold this side close to me. Make sure it's tidy. Okay. Check the item and make sure it's dry, clean, because if it's wet, the sterilizer will fail. Because you cannot have wet item in the sterilizer. So I'll just back. Right, I just screw with the tape. This type of tape works only with the Stirrat. As you can see, Stirrat with different tape. It does not work on steam, only works on a Stirrat machine, which is runs by gas plasma, hydrogen peroxide gas plasma. So I secure the finger, the wrapping, and then I'm folding to finish wrapping the item. Okay, so the same tape. As I said, this tape works only with peroxide gas plasma. It does not work on steam, sterilization using steam method. So this color, this kind of red color changes to yellow after sterilization. And then this is the name, it's a barcode, there's a sticker, has got two barcodes with the name of the item, and the specialty is for urology. And then I stick the label on the packing materials. After sterilization, there's another information saying it has to be dust cover. Just to keep the item sterile for longer, we use dust cover. So now I have checked, inspected this rigid scope, and I wrapped it. And now it's ready for sterilization. Thank you.